Now we're going to switch. We talked about 3 visa programs, and Roy's going to get into this in just a moment. But for those of you who have been here at least 3 years, have been successfully employed here, and you've firmly decided to make Thailand home, um, you may want to consider permanent residency. It is really one of the only 2 ways to truly immigrate to the kingdom. The other way is citizenship. We're not going to deal with citizenship today. That's more complex. But we will go over a little bit of PR in case somebody is either qualified now or they want to do some long range strategic planning and may want to think about being qualified in the future. So, Roy, why don't we talk about the benefits of PR?
Okay, thank you, Max. So you summed it up very nicely. For the PR, permanent residency, if you can get that one, it will basically free you from your visa issue. Right. As you may know, if you want to stay in Thailand, you need to obtain the proper visa, and also you need to meet the requirement of certain kind of visa. Whether for you need to file work, you need to have a Thai wife, you need to invest in some significant amount to eligible for some kind of visa. But after you get the PR, it will stay not based in the second. Your stay will not based on any circumstances, so you can basically stay in Thailand without a visa anymore. And also the PR is the starting point to obtain the Thai citizenship. And as he will mention, for the foreigner who stay in Thailand, they need to file for the Thai report, that report of your stay every 90 days. If you get a PR, it's no more this kind of hassle works. And also you don't need to extend your visa anymore. And by the way, somehow you don't need a visa, but you still be able to work in Thailand, but you still need a work permit. And after you get a PR, you can obtain the Thai Thabian Ban or registration certificate. This kind of document will allow you to do some transaction here in Thailand, opening bank account, selling a car, or selling your scooter. It will be much easier here after you get Thabian Ban.
You really are part of the society here. And I do think that Thai people, if you can show them a Tabian bond, which is a proof of your residency, there's an intrinsic value of land, I think, in this country, it goes a long way in really integrating you into the society.
That's right, Mark. And to be eligible to apply for the PR, basically you need to hold three-year visa with no break. And also you need to have some kind of certain salary amount, let's say 100,000 baht each month is the safest. And also you need to be able to speak Thai, because during the application process, the immigration will conduct an interview with you and ask you who you are, ask your detail, ask your status in Thailand, and this need to be conducted in Thai. But I believe this is just for the conversation level, right, man?
Intermediate conversational level, and we also have flashcards and a resource guide on the interview process if you want to go on our website, and you can download those. They're free, and it'll give you an idea of what that Thai language interview will be like.
Thank you, Mark. And at the end of the day, if you're going to apply for the PR, you must need to know that it's like a long road ahead. It will require you a lot of investment in your time, effort, and expense. By the time the application process might take up to 2 years to complete. And your effort, you need to talk with many authorities here in Thailand, or even from your home country, to acquire and pooling some information and document together. And also the expense might be considered expensive based on the normal Thai government fee, because I think this is the highest fee for the individual method for the visa.
And just to calibrate a little bit, and as I mentioned before, we do U.S. immigration work here and help people obtain their green cards for Thai nationals. That costs thousands of dollars. And right now, USCIS and NVC approval is taking between 14 and 20 months. And anytime you're looking to join the club, if you will, and become a permanent resident of another country, that country is going to take time to really look at you. Are you of good moral character? Do you meet the requirements? The diligence process is going to take some time and expense. A lot of our clients that get PR, we had many over the last couple of years, when we see them get that PR status, they feel so great because they feel like they put all the visa and all of that stuff behind them, and they're truly part of the Thai society. So at the end of the day, we get great feedback that it's worthwhile. We just don't want to minimize the fact that you're going to make an investment of time and money and effort. And for those of our clients, we call it a true partnership because there's certain things that we can collect through powers of attorney and so on. But we're going to rely on you and frankly, your company to provide a lot of that information as well.
Yeah,
So.
that's